Hi, welcome to Reacts with Jax. I'm Jax, and today I'm reacting to Beetlejuice. I have never seen this movie before, so I'm really excited to watch it, especially since it is spooky season. Happy Halloween to all of you. This is going to be my Halloween episode since next week I am filming a Marvel movie, and that's not going to be Halloween themed unless you count all of the people dressed up as superheroes. So I'm so excited to see this. This is kind of like a cult classic. I know Michael Keaton is in this. I recently watched a Michael Keaton movie, Spider-Man Homecoming, where he played the villain, and it was so fun watching him. He's such a great actor, so I can't wait to see him play this character. I don't know if Beetlejuice is supposed to be a villain or a hero or an anti-hero. I don't know, so I guess we're gonna find out together. Make sure you subscribe and hit that bell notification. I have a lot of really fun videos coming your way, and like this video if you enjoy this content. It really supports my channel and I appreciate it so much. Okay, let's get started. Happy Halloween! A Tim Burton film, Beetlejuice. I had no idea this was Tim Burton. Alec Baldwin, what? Gina Davis. I love her. She's from A League of Their Own. This looks like a fake place. Is this a real road? It's okay, I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid. So that was a model. You just threw him out the window? You couldn't have like put him on the side of the house so he could like crawl down? You just tossed him out the window. Okay.
I'm so glad we're spending our vacation at home. I'm gonna get started right away.
Hey, where you going?
I love a staycation.
Oh, Jane.
Wouldn't you hate to be that friend in somebody's life when you show up at somebody's house and they're like, ugh, this person.
Oh, Barbara, this house is too big for you. It really ought to be for a couple with a family, you know?
Oh, don't say that to someone. You're trying to sell their house and they don't want to sell it? What is wrong with... Okay, I feel Barbara when she was like, ugh, Jane. Totally feel her now.
I was just telling Barbara about this offer on the house.
No, Jane.
No, Jane. No. Nobody likes you, Jane. Go away.
Barbara, come with me down to the store.
I wouldn't leave your house. You might come back and Jane will have sold it.
We could try again on this vacation, you know?
Oh, really? What are you saying?
Oh. So they're trying to have a family that Jane is like, this house deserves to have a family in it. That's like so much unnecessary pressure.
How you doing, Ernie?
Why are dogs in movies so wonderful? Oh, the little dog. Why is that dog in the street? Oh my God, what's gonna happen? Oh my God, okay. That dog is so cute. I'm aware he just potentially put these people in a life-threatening situation. No. They died? They didn't die. That dog did not murder those people. Don't make that dog a murderer.
Well, maybe we should just take things extra slow. Do you remember how we got back up here?
Oh my God, they died. They died. They're stuck at their house? They are. They're stuck at their house. I wanted them to not leave, but I didn't want them to be stuck here forever. Why can't they leave their house? Is it because Jane's out there?
And there's that.
Yeah, you should probably read that.
Handbook for the recently diseased.
Deceased.
Alec, you have your glasses and everything. You should know how to read.
I don't think we survived the crash.
Oh, you didn't. I am so confused as to what time this is. He looks normal and she looks like she's from Little House on the Prairie. I don't... What year is this?
When you stepped off the porch. Are we halfway to heaven? Are we halfway to hell? And
I don't think you're near heaven, in case you were confused about that.
This book reads like stereo instructions. Listen to this. Functional perimeters vary from manifestation to manifestation.
Why was it so dusty?
No,
Are they stuck wearing those clothes forever?
I can't clean anything properly. The vacuum's out in the garage and we can't leave the house.
People were able to clean before vacuums were invented. I feel like that was just kind of an excuse.
It's Jane.
Oh,
What's she doing here?
that's sweet that Jane came by.
In the book, rule number 2, the living usually won't see the dead.
Usually
Won't or can't?
won't, usually won't. So it's a choice. I mean, it's definitely my choice. You can float?
Oh, this is great. This is just what the doctor ordered.
That voice sounds so familiar. Oh my god, she looks so different. She looks like a redheaded Morticia Addams. Why do I know him? I can't think of the movie. He's in so many things.
We're gonna have to rip out all that plumbing.
Where are they from? New York? These outfits. Again, I don't know the time period.
I mean, there's absolutely no organic flow through.
I agree.
It's like a giant
Lemmy,
ant farm.
don't you agree it's a giant ant farm? There's no flow. There needs to be flow.
You read my mind.
Now there's
So few
flow.
clients are able to read my mind. They're just not open to the experience.
We're very open.
We just have to pray the other closets are bigger than this one. Ooh. Remember, I'm schooled in chemistry. I was a hair analyst. Briefly.
Why?
If you don't let me gut out this house and make it my own, I will go insane and I will take you with me.
What's the good of being a ghost if you can't frighten people away?
Honey.
No, I'm not putting up with this.
Barbara, you don't know what's out there.
Here.
This really would be so weird. So I'm just so confused as to like, I know we're gonna figure it out along the way, but I'm so confused as to like why they're here. Is there somewhere where they can find peace? Do they have to just stay in this house? And that would be really weird, living in your own house, but like moving around the people who live there now. You locked yourself out? Okay, there you go.
We're trapped in this house with those people.
Yeah, and they're not even giving you any of their Chinese food.
I can't believe we're eating Cantonese.
Oh, sorry.
So you were miserable in New York City, and now you're going to be miserable out here in the sticks. At least someone's life hasn't been upheaved.
Oh, I called it. They are from New York.
I could start sculpting again. You know I'm only truly happy when I'm sculpting.
That's a
Just
very good idea. That'll be very time consuming.
How did this marriage happen? How did they fall in love? I'm so curious as to this couple and their history. If they expand the house, does that mean the dead people would be able to go into the expanded areas? Or are they kind of stuck to the original blueprint of their house?
There were 4 sculptures here. Where's the 4th? Where's the 4th sculpture? No!
Oh my god, oh my goodness. Oh, he's a tea drinker. Oh my god, I'm so glad I had not already picked up my cup of tea. Oh.
Why are you doing this to me? This is my work and it is dangerous. You think I want to die like this?
This is my art and it is dangerous. Oh, I love that. She sees them. Oh my god, that is so cool.
Hi, how are you?
Oh, it's Jane Butterfield.
Don't worry, I locked the door.
Why are they still decorating? Do they have like nothing to do? Shouldn't you be like reading the manual backwards and forwards?
Lyle, come on down and
see me, folks, because I'm the afternoon's leading viol exorcist. Yes, sir. Come on down here, and I want to...
What would you do if your door spit out a key? Move?
In case of emergency, draw a door.
What? Why didn't you draw a door a long time ago? Oh, she can see it. These poor people. I really hope that they can find a way out of this situation.
Dad!
Can't you see I'm relaxing?
Yes, he's so relaxed.
The point of my coming up here if you people won't let me relax? Pumpkin, go help your mother.
Pumpkin, leave him alone.
Maybe you can relax in a haunted house, but I can't.
So she doesn't like the fact that the house is haunted. I would have thought she would have liked the house being haunted. She seems to like unique things. Why are they the only ones that look normal? They drowned. Shouldn't they look like they've drowned?
You probably haven't even read through the manual completely yet. You'll have to wait if you don't have an appointment.
Yeah, why didn't you read through the manual? You'd think that if you were dead and you were given a manual, you would read it. Especially since, like, they have nothing to do. That is really cool. I just noticed how big her hat is. Why does she need that indoors? That's an outdoor hat. Can you please read the manual because the dead people are not doing what they're supposed to do?
You want a cigarette?
Oh, no,
No.
thank you.
I'm trying to cut down myself.
Yeah. Probably a good idea.
This is what happens when you die. That is what happens when he dies. And that is what happens when they die. It's all very personal.
Oh.
Take the handbook and go to the 6th door.
Oh, we forgot our handbook.
You're really bad at being dead. I'm not trying to be judgmental, but the rule follower in me is kind of like, why didn't you read them? The rules. If you die terribly, do you just have to stay looking like that forever? The visuals of this look like a dream.
That's the lost souls room. It's death for the dead. It's
Oh.
all in the handbook.
Yeah, oh God, you need to read this damn handbook.
I evaluate individual cases and determine if help is needed and available.
Are you available?
No.
Being dead sucks.
We want to get rid of the people who have moved in here. Barbara and I worked very hard on this house.
Don't you want to find peace?
Yes.
But these people.
I actually love that.
What about that guy in the flyer? Beetle.
The only way he can be brought back is by calling his name 3 times.
Why would you tell them that? Why would you tell them that?
Come here.
Help me! Help me!
Was the fly screaming, "Help me"?
Charles, nobody made me money like you. I mean, before your nerves went, you were a demon.
Oh, so it sounds like he used to be really successful, had kind of a mental breakdown, his nerves went on the fritz, and now they're living out here in a haunted house, which is exactly what you want when you are already a nervous wreck.
Your mother's gonna kill you when she sees you cut holes in her $300 sheets.
Those were $300. The mom is way too self-absorbed to see you.
God, how can you stand that woman?
Do you think those are your parents? That's a lot.
It's not stupid, Barbara. We're ghosts. Do you want to spend the next 125 years having breakfast with this woman?
Wait a minute. If these people die and they're still living in this house, does that mean they'd all have to live in the house together? There are elements of this movie and like the rules of this world that I'm so curious about.
Sexual perversion. If guys are gonna do that weird sexual stuff, do it in your own bedroom.
She's taking photos of her parents. Oh my god.
Living Dead, it's a movie.
You know, if I had seen a ghost at your age, I would have been scared out of my wits.
She just looked like a normal person though.
Well, I read through that handbook for the recently deceased.
Thank you. Thank you.
Live people ignore the strange and unusual. I myself am strange and unusual. Why were you guys creeping around in Delia's bedroom?
We were trying to scare your mother.
Stepmother.
Oh, stepmother.
What if this is a dream? Can you guys do any tricks to prove I'm not dreaming?
No. Anything they do will make it seem like you are dreaming.
You guys better get another routine because those sheets, they don't work.
Yeah, but it was the first time that the dad saw them. So they did work.
No one dining here this evening has not been in Vanity Fair, except you.
Tell them you're too mean to be afraid.
Lydia's trying, but they don't believe her.
She's got photos, Barbara.
Adam, you had a photo of Bigfoot.
Where's your photo of Bigfoot? That sounds like an interesting story.
It's him, Beetlejuice. Beetlejuice.
No, don't say it again. Don't say it again. Lammy.
Barbara, say it.
Don't say it.
Beetlejuice. Well, where is he? What do we do?
What if he just didn't do that?
Looks like we dig, Barbara.
What if you just didn't dig him up? Would you be tiny forever? You really need to read the manual and then tell me all about it.
Babs. Save that guy for later.
My wife.
Save it for later.
I've seen The Exorcist about 167 times, and it keeps getting funnier every single time I see it.
I can't believe this is Michael Keaton. He's doing such a good job.
Come on, kids. What do I have to do to strike a deal with you two, huh?
What does he want? Like, what's his goal?
Adam, we have to get out of here.
I agree, but
I'll fix something to eat.
Home, home, home! We can do this stuff on our own. Besides, I'm not exposing that little girl to that pervert down there.
That is very sweet of her to think about.
So? You like them.
Yeah, it's so great.
Yesterday she tried to convince me that this house is haunted. Kids! You know I love them.
Do you?
By ghosts?
In designer sheets, no less.
Well, the designer sheets had holes in them. Who else put them there if not ghosts? Certainly wasn't me and Lammy.
I would rather talk about
Shrimp? What is happening? Who's doing this? I have to say, if this is a possession, it doesn't seem like that big of a deal. Like a little dance party in the middle of dinner. I don't think Winona Ryder's character is involved in this. Where is she? Yeah, she's not in it. She's standing in the back. Oh my gosh, she's in the corner. Okay, this isn't a good possession anymore. That was you? How'd you do that?
We did it!
Did it say in the manual to do that?
Let's watch them scatter.
They're not gonna scatter. They're gonna probably like start drinking very heavily.
Any minute now.
Just that calm knock on the door.
Like being in an amusement park.
Oh my god, he thinks of it as something that can make them money.
They don't want to come down.
But like, they could strike a deal like, hey, we'll be ghosts for a little bit, and then you guys leave our house.
That they were trying to scare you away and you didn't get scared.
Please, they're dead. It's a little late to be neurotic.
I think that's the perfect time to be neurotic, to be honest.
Come on, let's just go.
my goodness. You need to stop leaving that book around. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. If they run outside of the house, could Beetlejuice also follow them, or is he kind of stuck in between houses as well? Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice!
Oh no!
Why are you doing this? Leave me alone, all of you!
Oh.
Nasty customer.
Well, he could have hurt somebody.
But he didn't. We got him right where we
Yeah.
want him.
He hurt Lydia. And you also hurt her feelings, and she doesn't trust you anymore.
Said Growlin' Poe's daughter. I think she understands me.
You leave her alone, you.
What does he want? Like, after the deal is done, what does he get out of the situation? Where did that come from?
Will you guys shut up and leave me alone? I've got all this paperwork to do.
Death seems stressful.
We cannot have a routine haunting like yours provide proof that there is existence beyond death.
Why?
Will you get out of here? Go on, get downstairs. Men's room, are you kidding?
This place is so unnecessarily confusing.
I'm not sure that this is the right environment for Lydia. Snakes? Ghosts?
Shrimp.
Yeah, that shrimp is pretty dangerous.
You've got to figure out a way to sell these ghosts. I can only do so much.
What are you going to do, Otto? Viciously rearrange their environment?
I think what they did with that house is pretty cool.
By the time you read this,
Are you running away? Are you
be gone.
gone?
Having plummeted
Plummeted.
the winter river.
But you already saw what happened to those other ghosts. Why would you want to make that happen to you?
What are you going to do? To scare them.
I'll go first, honey.
Okay. Lammy and I are waiting. He needs the eyes through the glasses.
Maybe we could talk or something, but you know, in order to do that, you gotta say my name.
You're talking right now just fine.
What's your name?
George. His name is George.
But you know why? Because if I tell you, you'll tell your friends.
You're not allowed to say your own name.
Beetlejuice?
Yes, that's it!
Name's Beetlejuice?
Ah, yes,
Don't say it one more time. Just call him George.
just say it!
No.
Yeah.
Barbara.
No, you don't need...
Barbara's amazing.
Oh, Adam, I can't
Open the
go
door.
through with it. I like that little
Open the
girl.
door.
But Barbara, honey, it's too late. We have to go through with this.
Why though?
Adam, I want to be with Lydia.
Oh, she always wanted a daughter.
Beetlejuice. He told me that if I let him out, he would take me to the other side to find you.
Oh.
It's so big. How are we going to get it out?
It's sectional. Get it both ends.
I just have Michael Scott's voice in my head right now after that line of dialogue.
They're not here.
She has such a tendency to overreact. Don't worry, we're not relying on her. We have Otho.
He found something in that book, didn't he?
Wait, what am I worried about? Otho, you can't even change a tire.
Oh, we are lighting candles. It is getting serious. Oh, the wedding clothes. Okay.
Hands vermilion.
We're holding hands, Lammy.
Stop it!
Is she gonna experience what the The exorcised ghosts experience, like the lost souls?
What's happening to them?
I don't know.
You didn't read the whole book?
Can you stop this? Otho. It's too late, Charles.
She read the whole book, though. You read the whole book. What do you do about it?
Well, I read through that handbook for the recently deceased.
Is everybody just lying about this?
Help them, please.
I want out for good. In order for me to do that, hey, I gotta get married. Hey, these aren't my rules.
What? Is this true? He has to get married in order to like permanently be able to like do whatever he wants?
It's showtime.
Oh dear.
Test your strength.
Oh my gosh. Is he terrified to be in an outfit he doesn't like?
Shall we?
No, 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 no. This is so weird. I don't know what I was expecting with this movie. Oh my god, her art really is, what did she say, dangerous or deadly? How is Beetlejuice so powerful that he's able to do all of this? I wonder if she'll ever sculpt again after this. Oh, it looks like they're coming back to normal.
Come on, let's go. Let's get on the ceremony. Sure, yeah. Go ahead.
And you, Lydia, take this.
How old is Lydia?
And my
Beetle! Come on, come on.
Can't you just whisper it like, Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice? There we go. There we go. Lammy and I did it. What if you signed it? Like with sign language.
Hey, guy.
May we continue?
Say home, home, home. Home, home, home. What if he says Beetlejuice from up there?
Beetlejuice.
Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice. Beetlejuice. Oh, home, home, home. Can you say the home thing again? It worked that one time.
There it is. There you go. I'm telling you, honey, she meant nothing to me. Nothing at all.
What, who, why? The finger, why? What? Is he like even more dead than before now? Okay, bye. What am I watching? This has been the weirdest movie. This movie feels more Halloween-esque than any other movie I've probably ever seen, except for maybe Disney's Halloween Town. It's so obscure and spooky and weird, and it's also kind of wholesome at the same time.
Hello?
Hi.
They wanted me to dissect a frog. I told them no way. I said it was against my religion. So I got a C.
Oh.
How about the math test?
You have got to be kidding me. We spent the whole week studying for that test.
I got an A.
The
This
Living
thing reads like
Dead.
stereo instructions. Oh, sounds like Lydia got an A in the math test.
So the family and them are just living happily together now? And they're just gonna live out their years in that house until they're allowed to leave? Oh, gosh, it must have cost a fortune to get that house back to the way that it is. He is such a confusing character.
Hey, there goes Elvis. Yo, King. Looks like I'm next. Yeah, they've been after me for months. Doing some kind of
Oh my god.
Hey, what are you doing? Hey, stop it! Hey, you're messing up here! Come on!
So he wasn't like a hero or a villain. He was just kind of, I guess he was the villain, but he was more of like a confusing character than anything else. This movie was so unexpected. I have like no words for it. Of course, it's a Tim Burton movie. You're supposed to be left feeling like you've just been in some weird, strange dream. Wow, so that was Beetlejuice. I don't know what I was expecting coming into this movie, but it certainly wasn't that. I've never seen a character like Beetlejuice before, and I can understand why people really love this movie and think of it as like a cult classic. I honestly really liked this movie, even if I would never personally want to meet Beetlejuice. I'm glad that he exists on screen in this story because he was very entertaining, and I assumed that he would either be more of a hero or a villain, but he seemed to be in this strange middle ground place. A lot about this movie felt kind of undefined, but in an intentionally undefined way. I thought the storytelling was really brilliant because I just felt like I was in a dream. I felt like it was a very wholesome story, despite how strange and at the same time deadly it is. I loved the two main characters, Gina and Alec Baldwin. They were both so great. You could really tell that they were in love at the beginning of this. And when they died, it was so sad. I wanted them to be able to find peace, some kind of peace. And this version of the afterlife was definitely portraying a picture that I had never seen before. The people on the other side seem to have magical powers, and yet we're not fully sure what the full extent of those powers are. But at the same time, they do kind of revolve around exorcisms and dancing. A ghost that can create a dance party in your house. Not too bad of a deal. I love that they all got to live together in the end. The two married people in the very beginning, they really wanted a family. You could tell they were trying to have a child. I thought that that was really sweet. They never fully spelled it out, but I loved how they hinted at that. And then of course Lydia, Winona Ryder's character, was so sweet. Like she was a little quirky, she was a little spooky, but at the same time she had a really good heart. She was very soft and caring, and she was obviously in need of some more attentive parents. So I really liked the fact that they get to all be like one big family together. And it seemed like at the end, the parents of Lydia, the dad and the stepmom, were in a pretty good space as well. They seemed like they were at peace with living with ghosts and maybe not trying to sell them as part of an amusement park. I can definitely see people trying to capitalize on a haunted house. This was a very clever twist on the haunted house type of movie, because normally in a haunted house, people are terrified, but the reality of the situation is there is so much money to be made off of the paranormal. So this was a very interesting concept of capitalizing off of that and trying to make money off of it. I really thought that that was very clever. This was really fun, and I can definitely see myself including this movie in my Halloween movie repertoire. I have a lot of Halloween movies that I love to watch during the season, and so this was absolutely lovely. Well, thank you so much for being here and supporting my channel. Make sure you subscribe and hit that bell notification so you don't miss my next upload. And like this video if you enjoy this content. It really supports my channel and I appreciate it so much. Lammy and I are wishing you the most wonderful October and spooky Halloween season. I hope you have a blast with your Halloween plans, and I will see you next Friday. Bye.